I pulled that up while you're talking. I was just curious, like what's debt today? This is like end of 25, 2026. Household debt, $18.8 trillion.
Unreal.
Mortgage debt, which is obviously the biggest one, 13. Credit card debt, $1.28 trillion. Auto loans, 1.67. Big one, student loans, $1.66 trillion.
Yeah.
Because then like if you go to college, you're spending that money and you can't get a job.
Yeah.
Now it's not everybody, right? This is like it's a percentage. I think they're worried that student loan or student unemployment, like out of college graduate unemployment, is going to be at like 5 to 6%. Like that's
being generous.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't, yeah.
What jobs are they going to take? What entry-level jobs are they going to get?
Yeah. Well, I mean, some are obviously going to get it. And then, I don't know, man. Like, I don't remember this exactly, but again, this isn't a podcast of exact numbers. I mean, I might have read those off, but the amount of people that have a college degree today versus like the 90s is a lot more.
Yeah.
Master's degree. Like, and not all degrees are created equal. And it's not just, because you went to a degree mill and you got a degree printed. No. Like I've talked to kids at schools, Cornell, NYU, like you would talk to them and you'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Those are $60,000 just for the academic side. So it's probably like 90 to 100 all in.
Yep.
And that's the output. And I'm not saying, they can't do some things, but what happens is they had this expectation that this was the job that you're going to get. And I don't want any other job, but the job I want, that I deserve, but doesn't exist. Then you come on, you're like, we're not even having a conversation. What are we talking about? I mean, granted, maybe someone might say, you and I are, what are we doing?
Yeah. We're enriching people's lives.
Yeah. You know what? At the end of the day, it's just our own. But so like if that debt for student loans keeps going up, which it will.
Of course.
Because it has not stopped yet. I have not seen a school be like, you know what? We're good.
Right.
Like they might have, there's some schools that have like leveled off.
Yeah.
Because of state mandates or whatever. Like we want to make sure kids can afford it, whatever. Okay. It's still expensive. So if you stop today and didn't raise it for the next 20 years, it would still be more.
Yep.
Like the wages have not kept up. The cost of school has gone up. So if you look at someone who had kids in the 90s, like our parents, versus today, it's not the same thing.
It's close.
Totally different.
Yeah.
And then you look at the next generation, like millennials, they're like, I can't even fucking afford a house.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some of them been smart and invested in the stock market or whatever, and just like bought mutual funds, and they've made a lot of money doing that because they couldn't put in a down payment because there's no house to buy.
Right.
First time house buyer here, congratulations, $700,000. Like what? That's fucking crazy. Even if they do have a good job. So now they come out, they've spent all their money on all this other shit. They're in debt for school. And now what? And then they can't get a job. And so if that keeps changing, like when you watch what like a Claude 4.6 can do.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking crazy. And like I've had interns in here and like go run these reports and pull these spreadsheets and go find these contacts and do it. And then you watch the shit and the output and the organization of it all. It's like, you know what? Can you create a Notion doc for me so I can just drop? Holy shit.
I know.
And I get it. I get what you're saying. Like there's aspects of it. They're like, it can fuck around and you can waste a lot of time doing it, but it is fascinating what it can do. And it's not even close. And I've seen computer engineers at like some of the top schools. And I'm like, they don't even come close to doing what this thing can do.
Right.
And the AI could do it wrong.
Sure.
Or fuck it up and be like, hey, you fucked up. Or can I add a column to that? Would you be like, the intern's Friday afternoon, 4:00, and they just want to fucking go home?
Yeah.
You tell the AI, like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll fix that shit for you right now.
Right.
Beautiful.
But you still need to check and make sure it did it.
You do. And honestly, like you'd rather, at some point, it's probably be, I say intern, like the person, which you've always said, human first, human last. Humans controlling the prompt and the back and forth. It's like writing an article. It's like, well, if you just do one prompt and here's the article, that's shitty. And we can all see it. But if you are actually like working with it, people talk, I spar with my AI or whatever, and you're thinking, you're coming up with ideas and blah, blah, blah. Then you have this whole output. That might have taken an hour. That might have taken longer to do that than actually write it.
Yes.
That's fascinating.
100%.
Shit. But
it definitely does.
So that would be the ideal thing is like you do those prompts and you do all that back and forth and shit and whatever. But if it doesn't, like, I don't know, man, because then if you come out of school and you got the debt, you can't get a job, I would understand it. It's frustrating.
Yeah. And
I would understand how you listen to someone like, I could listen to Peter Diamandis and the Moonshots podcast, and it's great. And they had this whole thing about jobs and whatever else. And like they're saying, you have to just go play with AI. Just go do it. And they're right. And there's commenters that are in there and they're saying things like, listen, you are so out of touch. So I think both things can be true.
Yeah.
Because they're not thinking about middle America or someone who's just like, I just want to go to work, feed my family, do all the shit. So what happens when you replace that person and they cannot provide for their family anymore? And I think part of it is like, okay, Jared's going to go create this AI. He's going to do this thing, and maybe he's going to create this company, and he actually is going to need 100 people, and he wants 100 people there. So you would go hire that individual that just got laid off. You're like, oh, come here and do some shit.
Right.
And I don't even need you in the AI. I need something else, because I think personal skills, human skills, like who's going to go sit down for lunch with this person?
Right.
And just like, you talk to people like they meet with attorneys and they don't ever meet the attorney in person.
Yeah.
I just want to do a will. And they're like, I'll do a Zoom call with you. Like, I want to actually talk to you.
Yeah.
I want to see you. I want to trust you. I want to believe in you and all this kind of shit. And it's anyways, it's fascinating stuff. I mean, again, I'm not anti-AI at all. I understand all sides of it.
Yeah.
And I'm fascinated by it because when you, like I said, when you go to 4.6 Claude or Gemini Pro or whatever, and then you start mixing and matching and they start working together, I tell you what, it's fucking crazy.
I know.
It is like, I cannot imagine the shit that we're able to do now as a result of these things.
Yeah.
Knowing like the time that we're going to put into it, like things that I would have fucking no idea. Like my dog got sick.
Mm-hmm.
Normally my first thing would be like, I got to go to the vet.
Yeah.
I got to go drop $500 at the fucking vet, wear my shit out. I had pictures of stools, of throw up, of food, of the dog, of his eyes, of his gums.
Uh-huh.
It fucking did the whole thing. I didn't have to go to the fucking doctor, the vet. It was fucking crazy. And you know what? It was right.
But you know what the difference is? You had to have
the
wherewithal to know to even try that out.